The Walk for Access group is taking a walk again, and this time from Durban to Pretoria to raise funds for struggling students. The initiative began at UP and other universities have now joined in. Last year, the group aimed to raise 1 million rand from the initiative, but only managed to raise over 100,000 rand. To talk more on this, Walk for Access spokesperson Pastor Immanuel Landman joins us, along with Thandol Langa. Thank you both for joining us. I see there's a couple more people in the back of that shot. Before I jump into the serious stuff, you've made me quite nostalgic, because this journey, this walk, starts from Durban Girls High School, and that's where I matriculated many, many years ago. Why did you choose that school as your starting point and Pretoria Girls High as your finishing point? What's the significance?
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you, and we are greeting all your viewers as well at home. The purpose for including this Durban Girls High and the university, the Durban and the Pretoria Girls High, was that we wanted to improve this aspect of girls being part and getting this access to education, and also to encourage servant leadership in relation to girls with to girl students, and additionally to give this positive activism, especially amongst the girls themselves. So we looked at it and we decided that the girls should be the best target for this particular year.
So Walk for Access says it all: access to quality, affordable education for all. It's not the first walk. We said in our intro that last year the campaign only managed to raise 100,000 rand. A similar walk was done in 2019. So how much have you raised so far collectively, and what impact has that money had?
Just to rectify the issue of 2020. In 2020, we could not partake in the initiative because of the uncertainties of COVID-19. The issue that you are referring to, it was actually in 2019. So 2019, we raised about 100,000 rands. What was our target was 1 million rand, which we haven't changed that target even this year. What helped with that is about 10 university students had been assisted from that money that we had raised in 2019. 10 of them were allowed to register, so we paid some registration fees for 10 students. And also we have assisted about 4 with residencies and their accommodation. And between October and the 15th of December 2019, we provided about 7,000 cooked meals to students. At that time, there was a crisis of NSFAS and meal cards. So because majority of the students at that period didn't have sufficient food. So therefore, Walk for Access used much of that money to provide 1 cooked meal a day from October up until 15 December, the end of the academic year of 2019.
COVID has impacted many people's income. From a fundraising point of view, does that worry you? And how are you urging people to get involved to donate?
Correctly so. COVID has been a very troublesome period. It is one of these reasons that we are also looking at the point of making this Walk for Access Initiative 2021 as a walk of hope, because we are trying to show people that there is life beyond COVID-19. As much as there is this impact negatively on people's income, we still believe that majority of people in South Africa understand the importance of access to education, and therefore, as much as they are squeezed economically, people. We hope that, and we believe that they will be willing to make these contributions. That's why we are only asking for a 21 rands for over the period. If at least we could have about 50,000 making those 21 rands, that could take us just beyond 1 million rand.
And certainly 21 rand really doesn't make that much of a difference in someone's pocket or household. Let's talk about the realities of fundraising. It's great. It's an immediate, tangible way of positively impacting the lives of many students, as you have done. but it's not sustainable. So ultimately we need more than fundraising to change the playing field. Do you think we're making progress?
Little by little, because as we, one of the ways that we do this, we are hoping to appeal more to the corporates, because they are the majority of people who could be making a great impact in this quest. It is for that reason that we always call on them, so that the project itself can be sustainable. And the fact that Work for Access is a non-profit organization, and therefore we look at these corporate entities as to ask them to utilize Work for Access as their social responsibility, we begin, and we think that this can add and this can be sustainable as long as those who are able to contribute and help the project continue to assist it in one way or the other. So the corporates are one important aspect. Maybe one can take over in one particular year. The other one will do the other part in a particular year, just to sustain, because we need these students to get into the education so that they develop the skills and then they add into the economy of the country.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us, and good luck with your walk. Walk for Access's Tandal Weto Dlanga speaking to us there.